Hey Reggie, I saw a couple pictures floating around the internet of Uncle Fester and Keffe D's son out in New York. I wanted to see if you saw those and if you had any idea what they were all doing together in New York, because I believe I saw Phil Carson and some other people with them.
Yeah, they still trying to push that little documentary they had. Yeah, they trying to promote that little bullshit that they got. But it's so, man, it is so crazy to me that RJ claims to be a Tupac fan or want justice for Tupac, him and the meth head JMX and Phil Carson just wants some clout somehow. But my whole point is, they just don't want to admit that they're wrong. Why can't they just sit back and now they're trying to do everything they can to dirty up the Tupac investigation? It's funny to me that these people that had nothing to do with Tupac life is making themselves like they're the justice for Keffe D now. First it was justice for Tupac. Now there's justice for Keffe D because that ain't what happened. Like they didn't know or have any ideas what they wanted to have. You forget, Frank and Kevin Hackey both wanted to publicly apologize to me for making the accusations against me. He wanted to stop them. Now we know why he wanted to stop them. Now we know why he got on our interview and said, hey, Frank, don't remember, you can't go apologizing to Reggie. You can't do that because you got to remember all the stuff you said, meaning all the stuff that you done said that you're going to mess us up from eating. But they out there, they had a little presser or something. I can tell where this is going, where they probably trying to tell Keffe D and his family that Reggie and them got something to do with it and this. Man, ain't no real criminal attorney gonna get up there and go for the bull crap that RJ Bonds, JMX, and all of them were trying to push. But hey, the only thing I guess we can hope for is Diddy will have to, you know, do a agreement, what they call that, a proffer agreement right before this plea deal, where he have to lay out everything and he can verify the stuff that Keffe D, has said was true, and that'll kill Keffe D credibility all about he was telling a lie. Because we all know Keffe D wasn't telling no lie. He might tell the only lie I may give Keffe D credit for telling is who's the shooter or something like that is. And that's 3% at worst. And that's just because of the seating in the car. Because I heard there was a fifth person in the car. And this comes from a very, very reliable source. Very. But that's the only lie that I have caught Keefe in, is that I really believe that there was a fifth person sitting in the backseat of that car, because I know he was the person that would have had the guns out there because he was living out there in that city at the time. And he was a little rider. But other than that, hey, y'all want to bait Keefe? Well, he just a pill popper that's just getting a free ride. And hey, he's supposed to be trying to fight for his son. So I don't have no problems with what little Keefe trying to do, with his little lying ass. But y'all got to remember, what do we know? He was 2 years old at the time, if that, when this supposedly happened. So all he knows is what his daddy is telling him or what he want to believe. What have you really told your kids that you did? You told your kids, all you females, you told your kids how many dicks you was sucking in the backseat of a car when you was young? For all you supposedly gangsters, you told your kids what you was doing? So I don't know. Maybe y'all do, because some of y'all niggas like to brag and lie and talk shit. But the real shit that you did when you was young, you don't be telling your kids. You try to make yourself look good. I'm so glad my kids don't watch this shit that I'll be talking on YouTube. If my kids came to me and told me that they watching this, I wouldn't say half the stuff. I'll be up there doing interviews like Shine doing. But I know my mama, my daddy, And my kids don't listen to this. And my wife very rarely listens to it. The only time she hear it when I'm playing it back, responding to you niggas in comments. And then she over here. But my only point is, they were out there. I saw some footage where they were meeting with people and they had about 4 or 5 people in the room. They had their presser. And so, hey, they can go and waste their money and try, but who gonna distribute it? Who gonna distribute it? Because all they did was use Bomb First content. That's all they got is Bomb First content. And it's not going to happen. They're not going to get away with it. I will spend my last fight now using stuff for them to make, but I know RJ moved again to Wildermore, to his new house. I will put a lien on that house. I will sue him now. I have the ability and the time now. It is not 2002 to sue. Got things going on now where we know how to deal with this now. We're getting very, very knowledgeable with dealing with lawsuits over here at Bomb First because Reggie talks so much shit. But, hey, we'll see. We'll see. But ain't even giving Uncle Fester and his new crackhead friend any type of publicity. But that was just funny to me to see now out there doing a presser, what they call a press junkie. And it was 5 people in the room. That was funny to me. I just don't know the shit that I see that makes me laugh. But hey, good luck, y'all. See you in court, because I will be attaching that house if you put out anything that I'm a part of. Peace, Bomb First.
Martin Tyler, no, I'm not doing any more conspiracy videos. We copied.
We talked about that. Yeah, you got to remember, a lot of these people just tuned in because they, it's probably about 7 or 8 o'clock on the, in the UK, and so they just now starting to really tune in.
And Mike Dorsey. All right, okay. First off, I should have taken the high road. You asked what I thought about Mike Dorsey. I probably should have. Again, there's sometimes you just take the high road, and I didn't. All right, so that's it. Okay.
So the only reason I asked that, I wasn't trying to start anything. I was going to ask you, can I connect him on the phone? I was going to say, well, can I?
No, but
you said we didn't want to do Greg.
Right.
I was going to say, would you talk to
but I want to be fair about it.
Okay.
To answer Mike's question, he asked, will RJ continue to drag Reggie and promote his theory that Reggie had Tupac killed after this? Well, that's kind of the point, Mike. If you had been listening for the last month, I've toned down the rhetoric drastically since Reggie's been talking. After this, if, and I'm going to say if because there's an if there, okay? If, like anybody else, I'm not the judge and jury of it, but if I feel like there's enough plausibility in this that, and we talked about it like when we reached the thing about Colesis and Fridays and what happened where, that there's possibility, I'm going to go back and I'm going to take a look at what's been said. I mean, I can't change the past. The past is the past, just like Reggie can't change the past, okay? But at the same time, what you can do is you can say, yeah, if this is what I believe to be true, then why would I put out any more conspiracy videos about it? Why would I do that? Okay, other than money, okay? But I already said that's not why I'm in it. But bottom line is that you're not going to put out a DVD about something that you don't believe in. Okay, that's just. I mean, there are other people that do that. I don't.